G'day, in Exile here. This week it is the full Summit Raceway experience. We'll run through the hot lap first and then we'll share some advice shortly after. See you soon. Just on board as we make our way down to turn 1 now. The first thing we're going to do is looking to brake at the 3 cone. Looking to turn in just a touch after the 1 cone. Generally I'd like to be a little bit closer to the center of the road and angle out to the edge of the road just to open up this entry and shorting our brake distance. But I found at this track, for some unknown reason, the car seemed to pull up better when we were running perpendicular to this white line here. So we're going to be down to second when we turn in. Just apex, just behind the corner here. We're going to get down to first for the last little bit of rotation. I was trying to just skim the inside of this white curb. Once again, the in-car looks a little bit serious. Start to open up the steering nice and early. The car won't accelerate if the wheels aren't straight, so just only putting the bare minimum amount of steering angle in. Chopping the corner here. So one thing I didn't see other people doing was shifting up into fourth. Now I'm trying to shift up into fourth here so we can roll into the corner with the lightest of brakes, just downshift a touch before the apex and right back on the juiced so we can accelerate nicely on our way out of there. Angling back to the left hand side of the road, I want to turn in, and this green, dark green patch there, we are going to miss this inside curb. Trying to finish in the middle of the road, pretty much straddling the line in the middle there, down into second. Really late apex here, down into first. We just shift the rear of the car around a little bit of extra. Trying to get back over to the left hand side of the road now. We really want to open up this right hander so we can be on acceleration. You'll see a shift up into second there. Not advisable unless you keep bumping into the limiter in first. If you're not carrying enough speed, you might struggle a little bit. Up into second, this is just a wide open throttle flowing section. As the car changes the weight, that's when we're going to change to the direction. You'll notice the car just moves around underneath you. Just every time the car sways to the other side, we want to load up that suspension. That will help us make those radiuses without a lift through there. It's a nice little dancing section, that one. Really rewarding when you get through it. I'm aiming to go right over this white line here because otherwise that edge of the road appears very quickly. Little stab on the brake, down into third. On this particular occasion, we ride a little bit of curb, just trying to open up that radius, right back to wide open throttle. Can use plenty of this run on the exit. Don't be afraid to use all that and some. The inside wheels can even ride up on that curb and hold you on the track without receiving any X's. We'll just jump on board again in chase mode so that we can have a look. So we move to the left-hand side of the road nice and early there, just to break in the straight line. Going to collect a little bit of curb on the inside of here. That can assist in the rotation, but it also can bag up the rear tyres, so minimise that. I felt like I wanted to stay off the dirt there generally. So that upshift into fourth just lets me roll into that corner without having to use so much brakes. And if we stay in third, the car will decelerate quicker, and I'm trying to carry as much speed as possible. Middle of the road, down into second, late into first to get that last little bit of rotation, back across to the left-hand side of the road now. And this is very much the dancing section. You'll feel the car just pendulum its way around here. As the weight shifts, we want to change direction, and the weight shifts, so we change direction again. Can use all the curb on the exit there. Sometimes you don't have to. Aiming for the middle of the road now. Little dab on the brakes. Track open some throttle before you get to the apex to keep that minimum speed up. And a nice run to the line. Best of luck this week, fellas. Have fun out there.